This is a timeline of what must happen in Israel before Jesus returns. You're going to be shocked when you compare what's happening in Israel today with these 17 signs on our prophetic timeline. But first, we need to begin with sign number 1. When Jesus' disciples asked him, "What will be the signs of your second coming?" He didn't begin with global war or even the Antichrist, although we'll get to that. He pointed to the Jewish temple and said that not one stone of the temple will be left on another. And guess what? 40 years later, that's exactly what happened. Roman armies invaded Jerusalem, burned the temple, and tore it apart stone by stone, and it hasn't been rebuilt since. But what's crazy is that the Bible says that one day it's going to be rebuilt. This will make more sense when we get to sign number 4, because sign number 4 is literally happening right now as I'm recording this video. But in order for you to understand it, you first need to know about signs 2 and 3. The Israel you're seeing in the news today is totally unique from every other nation that has ever existed, for this one reason. After Rome destroyed the temple and took the Jewish people captive, Israel ceased from being a nation for almost 2,000 years. But the Bible predicted this was going to happen, that the nation of Israel would be scattered across the nations of the world. And that's exactly what happened. The people of Israel were scattered across the world with no land, no army, and no government. But take a look at what God says next. "I will take you, Israel, from among the nations, gather you out of all the countries, and bring you into your own land." Now with this in mind, take a look at this 1998 LA Times newspaper that's starting to fall apart. Half a century after the Zionist dream came true, the Jewish state has emerged as a modern, prosperous member of the world community. It goes on to talk about the miraculous events that took place on May 14th, 1948. On that day, Israel became a nation for a second time, something that had never happened in the history of the world before, exactly like God said would happen. And this had to happen for the rest of the signs to take place, including some that may be starting to take place in the news today. I'm really excited to tell you about those, so I'm going to cover sign number 3 fast. Shortly after sign number 2 happened and Israel became a nation again, many Bible prophecy scholars realized that another war in Israel was about to happen. This is because many of the signs of the end times take place in a Jewish-controlled Jerusalem. And in 1948, Israel only controlled half of Jerusalem until the 1967 war, when they took full control of the city, setting the stage for the next few signs, which I believe we're about to see unfold before our eyes. In fact, sign number 4 is already